My biggest fear is probably failure.
Losing my mother.
Not being able to see my daughter grow up.
Dying without having done the things that I really want to do.
Not accomplishing the goals that I set out for myself.
Disappointing. For example, I feel like if this particular interview goes bad, I'd have disappointed you.
Snakes. Really, I can't even watch videos of snakes on my phone.
What is your biggest fear in life? That should be more serious. What is your biggest fear in life?
Failing, to be honest. I mean, like, they say you have to fail to succeed, but it can be very scary at times. I would say a current fear would be, I'm going to be moving to Miami soon, so a big fear is, would I succeed there or not? I mean, it shouldn't be a mindset to have, but it is a fear.
Not accomplishing the goals that I set out for myself. I consider myself to be a very ambitious person, and once I put my mind to something, I would usually achieve it. And sometimes we get caught up in our overthinking and just the circumstances that we may feel we're not necessarily doing enough, but we actually are on the right trajectory. It's just that things take some time. Definitely that would be my biggest fear, not being able to accomplish one or all of the goals that I have set out for myself.
My biggest fear is probably failure. I feel like I had to figure things out very quickly at a very early age on my own, and I anticipate continuing going through life on my own, and I want to be able to sustain myself and give myself the type of life that I want on my own. And I feel like if it is, I make it to the end of my life and I'm unable to give myself that life on my own, I'll feel like a failure.
Losing my mother.
Losing moms.
That's the biggest fear, because it's been my mother and I for the entire years of my life, so losing my mother is my biggest fear in life.
Failure. Although they say we shouldn't be afraid to fail, but I should twist it and say not trying, so you don't have the opportunity to fail.
I am really afraid of what happens after death. What happens? Is it just I'm dreaming forever? Do I reincarnate? Am I really going to burn in pits? Or that part?
I feel like we're in hell, for real.
So I guess I'm afraid of the unknown.
But
I'm not against it. I just, if I could know what happens when I reach my time and my eyes close forever, am I gonna come back as a rich person's pet?
Do you think you'd really find peace in that though? Knowing, alright Jen, so time, so thing.
I don't need to know the date or the time.
Just
what happens.
Cool. Alright.
My fear is the fear of dying. How would I die? Because, and I don't believe I ever spoke about this to anybody now. So me saying this now,
I think it's just the unknown. It's as Jen said, not an unknown in the specifics of that, but just unknown in general. Because I could walk out that door now and actually don't know what's gonna happen.
Because recently I learned about somebody who was lying in her mom's friends or whatever in a pool and just jumped in the pool, hit his head, and his friends wasn't even aware of that nobody.
Or I could, have ideas of things or want certain things and just don't know what would happen. So it's just it's uncertain. I don't like to feel uncertain. I like to organize things, have things in an order. So when that comes into play, it's kind of throw me off.
And by the time they realize that, hey, something wrong, he floating or whatever, the man and dead already. So it's you never know how, when your time is, and that's what's hit me the most.
It's true.
But growth happens outside the comfort zone, so we step in on trying to embrace the unknown.
Yeah. Dying without having done the things that I really want to do in life. Well, basically travel. If I on my deathbed and I haven't seen anywhere new or experienced anything new or done anything new, that's my biggest fear.
I think my biggest fear would probably be anything like surgery or getting some form of disability where I can't use my legs again or something. I think that freaks me out.
Probably being ill. Sick, maybe wrinkles.
That's definitely your biggest fear. Mine is more spiritual in my religion, where I just want to be ready to go to heaven. That's my fear, that I'm not ready.
Really? Going to hell for your life?
Do you think you're ready?
Not now, no. I have a lot of work to do. It's hard.
It's supposed to be a serious question, please.
My biggest fear is probably disappointing, like people like being a disappointment. Like I feel like I live in constant fear that, like, for example, I feel like if this particular interview goes bad, I'd have disappointed you. It's just, that's how I operate. Disappointment is a fear of mine.
Feel like they're comfortable with getting into why that is? If not, it's fine.
Yeah, I am. I don't think I have an answer for it. I just, I feel like if I'm successful at all the things that I try to do, then the people that are around, are gonna stay. And if I'm not, if I disappoint them, then they're gonna go, oh, so I think I know where that came from. Cool. Yeah.
Not being able to provide a better life for the next generation. So that's how I'd like work all the time.
Fear? Nah. Biggest fear in life? Have none.
Yeah, no fear so.
No fear. Regular fear so people like, it's water, this and the other things that excite me now. I grew up knowing, because I met a lot of old school people from since my courses and my job and thing, and hearing their experiences. And I would just say for me, you live and learn. Would you say that you have somewhat of a fear of failure? I know, because I went through a lot of failures, and that's why I reached to where I am today. I learned from it. So I learned from my failures. I still might make one or two in the future, wherever it is. I won't fear from it. That's how you grow as a person. That's why I say I don't really have a fear and thing. I watch things totally different.
My biggest fear, though, probably would be not being able to see my daughter grow up. As I always think about that a lot. And I accept that, certain things just happen and you really can't control life now. Everything's happened for a reason, but if I had to say one of my biggest fears, it would be that.
My biggest fear, well, as everyone knows, as I stated in the beginning of the video, I'm an electrician, right? I don't want to get electrocuted to death. I'm gonna tell you why it is I said that, right? It had a day. I closed my eye to death, dog. I was getting shocked and it had no way I could have get away from it. I alone was in the building and a 12-foot ladder up in a ceiling, getting shocked. And this is me. And as strong as I is, all the gym others go, all the fighters fight. My hands could not let go of the pliers. I tell you, I close my eye to death. I close my eye to death. When I close my eyes because the Lord come. And when my hand fell back, so because of the impact of the shock, its skin open by a 12-foot ladder. So when I started to fall back, so it's like I fall into my back. When it is I fell on my 2 knees, and I put my head, and I get up and I just started running. Because I didn't know, I was so dotish, I didn't know what went on now, and with that, and my chest and everything was stiff for like 4 days though, so my hand was stick so. Or my chest stick also, and this was me for like 4 days though. Yeah, that is my greatest fear, to be very honest.
I have 2. Cancer, just because cancer is horrible, like, seriously. Snakes, alligators, amphibians, like anything that's slimy and moves. Yeah, I can't do it. Like I get like a frost. If there was a frost right there, I would say.
Snakes. Really, I can't even watch videos of snakes on my phone. This time I was studying home and it was like after 3 in the morning. I hear like a loud thud on the windowsill and thing. I look up and I didn't know how I knew it was a snake, but it was a snake. I was downstairs studying by myself. My dad was in the hospital, my mom was upstairs, and my little sister. So it was only 3 of us here, women. And the window was open. So I ran upstairs and I was like, Mommy, a snake. She's like, a snake? And I wake out of bed, you know, woman. You know, her parents when they're sleeping, all these get out of bed if you them. And she was like, a snake? You sure it's a snake? I'm like, yes, it's a snake. She came downstairs and she realized it was a snake. She thought that hitting the snake with a stick would make it fall out. It fall inside. It fall inside the house. And it was like the next day my uncle came and got it. And it was a rainbow. Yeah, it was a rainbow boa. Yeah, we wanted to do it after 3 in the morning. So nobody there.
You went back and sleep?
Yeah, and I dreamt about it. I literally felt like if it had snakes in my bed. So yeah, snakes is definitely my number 1 fear. And if I want to give you like a next answer, it's like more like philosophical or whatever. not, like literally not getting rich, not getting my own house, not, you know, like living how I want to actually live. Being blessed is the opportunity to bless others, and I would like to do that. So if I can't do that, then I will feel like I think that's very scary. So yeah, but nah, snakes for you. I cannot.
This is the CORE. Thank you for watching Nezzo TV.
Welcome to the CORE.